Tonight we have team coverage as we follow the investigation into how a driver plunged off the Parkway East into the Mon River.
KDKA's Ricky Sayer talks with divers who broke through the ice to reach Jacinda Stevens. But first, Ross Gadati with details from investigators.
Investigators say that they do believe they know how Jacinda Stevens' SUV ended up in the Monongahela River, but they don't necessarily know why. The video is haunting. Dive teams and other first responders trying to pull Jacinda Stevens from her vehicle after it plunged off the Parkway East between downtown and the Oakland exit. Investigators say they believe they know what happened first.
She lost control of that vehicle in that left lane of travel. The vehicle then exits all the way over to the right side of the road, so that's southern portion of 376.
Moments later, law enforcement say heavy packed snow on the side of the road acted almost like a frozen ramp. Investigators say Stevens likely rode the snowbank for some distance.
And then she travels over the concrete barrier and then falls approximately, with all the technology and drones we had last night, we estimate that to be 120 feet of a drop and then straight into the river.
Two people under the overpass saw the car hit the water. With no cell phones, the two ran up onto 2nd Avenue to hail a car to call 911. Stevens was pulled from the water and resuscitation attempts were made at the scene, but she was later pronounced dead at UPMC Presbyterian. The focus now is to recover Stevens' vehicle to see what, if any, clues can be gained by its retrieval.
The tows are ready to go with the operation, but it's the fact of the tows don't have diving teams, so that's a collaborative effort to hook the car underneath the water when it's safe to do so for the diving team.
Jacinda Stevens, or Cinna as she was known, leaves behind a child and a large extended family. Her last post on her Facebook account was one of hope and perseverance. She wrote, quote, "Your life when they like you is the same life when they don't. Keep living happy." Ross Gadati, KDKA-TV News.
So again, investigators say that divers pulled Jacinda Stevens from the driver's seat after her car sank into the icy water, but she died a short time later at the hospital.
Those divers say while the frigid waters pose an extreme danger, in some cases they may also preserve someone's chance for survival. Ricky Sayer continues our team coverage now.
Despite being underwater for roughly an hour, the woman whose car went off the Parkway East still had a chance of survival.
There's cases of 60 minutes to 90 minutes where people have been recovered from cold water with no deficits at all.
Paramedic Crew Chief Eric Capitz was one of the divers at the scene Thursday afternoon.
Cold water is a hindrance to the diver, but it's a blessing for the victim. It extends their chance of survival because the oxygen demand goes down. So if we could get a victim under the water, very cold water out, up to, I would say, 90 minutes, maybe even 2 hours, there's a chance we can bring them back.
But in this instance, that wasn't the case. He said the car was heavily damaged, but right side up in what the city's EMS chief said was about 20 feet of water. They opened the door, took the victim to the surface, where they began CPR as they took her to the hospital, where she was later pronounced dead. The dive team is based here next to PNC Park at the River Rescue Boathouse. They have multiple boats here, but told us it didn't make sense to use them, partially because of how thick the ice was and because of how close this was to the side of the river.
That was a unique experience. Yeah, that's a unique one. A lot of challenges. You got to set up a rope system to recover the victim, a rope system to lower divers down. It made it challenging.
Underwater, Capitz said at 4 feet, visibility was excellent. 2 divers were involved in the first dive to rescue the victim. He was part of a solo second dive to make sure there were no additional victims or vehicles. One complicating factor, the ice above them.
So if in a case of emergency, the diver could not come up because there's an ice cap. That's the most dangerous aspect of it. That and the cold water. Your core temperature stays pretty warm, but your hands, you lose a lot of dexterity in your fingers, which makes retrieving a victim very difficult. Opening doors, securing the victim, things like that with the cold water.
Reporting on the Allegheny River, Ricky Sayer, KDKA-TV News.